First off, I want to say right now, I want this video to be spread throughout all NFL players, through all NFL coaching staffs, and to Roger Goodell. First off, I would like someone to conduct a study right now to tell me out of every single play in NFL history, I'm not talking one season, I'm talking every season, every play run in every game. I want to add them up, and then I want to add up the amount of lives that were seriously affected by an injury sustained in a National Football League game. And don't tell me from concussions, because we all know these these rule changes are all benefacting from goddamn litigations being in right now with courts against head concussions. That's why Goodell's doing this. So don't tell me about concussions. Listen, does boxing, who they get concussions every fight, anyone don't think a boxer gets a concussion every fight? A boxer gets hit, they get a concussion every fight. They ain't saying you got to go to the body. They ain't stopping you from hitting in the head. Goodell, you're overstepping your boundaries right now. I would like to tell me, I'll bet you that study right now, out of the billions of plays, rather than, I'm going to say it's a billion plays probably, at close to a billion. There has probably been 10 lives that have been dramatically affected by a hit in an NFL game. 10, if that. So, Roger Goodell, you are doing this because you are litigating factors right now with a concussion lawsuit going on. You're trying to save your ass right now. Bullshit. We all know when we step on that football field what we assume the responsibility of getting injured or not. When I was a young kid playing, I knew what the consequences were. These guys out there playing today, they know what the consequences are. You cannot tell a running back in open field, and I know some are okay with this, bullshit. You cannot tell a safety or a linebacker when a receiver's going over the middle to not hit him. You cannot tell them to do that. It is changing the whole game of football. So out of all the plays run in the National Football League, throughout the whole course of the National Football League history, I want to know how many people's lives were seriously affected by an injury on the football field out of all the players. I'd say the demographic is under 0%, under 1%, but I'm going to say maybe 10 players who's had their lives severely affected by one football hit. I would like someone to do that stat. All I need to find out is how many plays were done, and I can probably name 10 people that maybe have been traumatized by one football hit throughout the whole course of the league. It is bullshit. It's a blatant cover-up because of the concussion lawsuit going on right now, in litigations right now, to save the National Football League, and which is bullshit because it ain't going nowhere. You'll pay a hefty fine. You're a billion dollar company. Pay your fine, whatever. Personally, these NFL players are suing for lawsuits, whatever, about concussions. Yeah, assume the responsibility when you get on that football field. You know what you're getting into. Like I said, boxers, you get hit dozens of times in the head easily in a fight. You suffer a concussion all the time. You don't see them guys saying, the commission of boxing say, well, we're going to just go to the party right now, have a body contest. So Goodell, pretty soon, here's the next step for Roger Goodell. Remember this right now. In 2015, Roger Goodell will announce that the NFL's official football is going to be a fucking Nerf. A fucking Nerf ball. Now, that's what it's going to come down to. It's going to be, he's going to be like, well, we understood that a few receivers are breaking their hands now, catching the ball. It hit off the referee. It hit a guy in the chest right there and almost gave him a heart attack. Man, seriously, y'all owners right now, listen, you need to vote Goodell out of here because this guy is ruining the integrity of football as we know it, as players know it, former players, fans know it. We don't care about your past lawsuits, this and that. You should have hired it, and you are an attorney, Roger Goodell, aren't you? That's why you're doing this right now. You're trying to save your little league from some money. You make billions of dollars, guess what? Don't penalize today's fans and today's players because you're trying to save $1 from what happened years ago. Now, I feel bad for them guys that got concussions because I know how football is. I've had multiple concussions before. I understand what they go through, but I'm going to tell you something right now. You cannot penalize today's NFL fans, today's players right now for a move that you guys fucked up years ago with your fucking whatever you did. The bad fucking procedure with your healthcare years ago. You can't penalize today's fans, today's player. Pretty soon, like I said, you're going to be announcing Nerf as the National Football League's official ball. Now, do we want that? No! So, like I said, conduct that study. How many players have been injured? All the plays going on. It's less than 0.000000%. Do the math. You're an attorney. I'm not. I'm a scientist. Do the math. and do the right thing. Let football be football. If they, you know what? If they don't want to play football, tell them to go play soccer. Kick a ball around. Tired of this, man. Now they don't want a running back leading with a crown in open field. What is he supposed to do? Let the defensive back, safety come hit him? Open field, put your head down and run him over. That's how we were taught to play football. I mean, God, because Obama said that he wouldn't let his son play football. Who gives a flying fuck if he wouldn't let his son play football? He ain't got a son. If I had a son, I guarantee you he'd play football. And he'd assume the consequences. If he didn't, if he was scared to play, I wouldn't make him play. If he was scared to play, I'd probably, be honest with you, I'd probably give him up for adoption. But that's the bottom line. Nah, I'm just joking, but you get the whole gist of what I'm saying, man. Come on, man. This is ridiculous.